Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg and his wife Priscilla, nothing dumb about them, want to expand their reach beyond the social media empire. Their philanthropic company turns 4 years old today. That's the same age as their oldest daughter. We'll explain why a little bit later. It's awarding millions of dollars to projects like eliminating all disease, transforming criminal justice, and improving equity in education. We spoke with them at the offices of the Chan Zuckerberg Initiative for their first ever joint network TV interview about what they want to accomplish. And they think big. We also asked them about calls to break up Facebook. You lead a company that has great power and great influence. Should one person or one company have that much power?
So I think that the basic answer to what you're saying is no.
You say no.
Yeah. Private companies should not be in the position of making so many important decisions, balancing different social values that we all care about. I think the real answer is for there to be regulation. And
you welcome regulation?
Absolutely.
Mark, you say you welcome regulation. People say, I'll give you some regulation. Let's break up Facebook.
Well, I think that there are real issues. I think a lot of people are upset and are talking about measures like breaking up the company that aren't actually going to fix these issues, right? I mean, breaking up Facebook isn't going to address the question of political discourse. One of the things that we can do...
While Facebook weathers its political storm, Zuckerberg and his wife Priscilla Chan are steering their Facebook dollars toward a different port. The Chan Zuckerberg Initiative, nicknamed CZI. It's a couple's ambitious foray into philanthropy. How many employees do you have here?
About 400.
It turns 4 years old today.
Right, there are a lot of philanthropies that try to bring capital, right, and help fund important work, but there aren't that many that have the capability to build tools to empower different folks who are on the front lines.
Teachers, doctors, scientists, we don't have the right tools to do that. And Mark has such incredible experience of building tools.
Building those tools won't be cheap. So the couple has promised to give the initiative 99% of their personal wealth, mostly in the form of Facebook stock. At the time of the launch, that was worth about $45 billion. One of the promises that you gave was you want to eliminate all diseases. And I heard that and I went, what?
Well, we're not going to do that ourselves. Yeah. But we do think that it will be possible to cure, prevent, or be able to manage all diseases by the end of this century.
It just sounded so fantastical and so pie in the sky.
Setting audacious goals is important. And we need to think about beyond what's possible.
You want to map every single cell in the human body.
Yes. You would think that we already know all the cells and what they do.
Yes.
And the thing is, we don't. And we need a reference.
So if we unlock every single cell, what will we learn?
So I just think of this as a very basic building block for a lot of biological research to happen on top of that.
But CZI's work extends beyond science. It's also funding projects in the fields of criminal justice reform and education, which just so happens to be one of Chan's many careers.
And one of the first things that she said to me was, okay, if we're going to work together in education, you need to go be a teacher somewhere. And I was like, I can't be a teacher. I'm running this company. It's a public company. I don't have time to do that. And she's like, no.
I have a job, yes.
She's like, there's no way that we're going to do this work together if you don't get some experience doing this. So I started this after-school program on entrepreneurship.
Why did you think it was important for him to do that?
One, it's so rewarding. And two, it makes you feel what you read in the news in a visceral way.
Yeah.
And I want you to have that deep gut feeling of like, this is critical.
It's one thing to want to help other people's kids, but having your own changes everything. And that's why the letter announcing the birth of their initiative came just days after the birth of the couple's first daughter, Max. The legend has it that you were literally editing the letter while Priscilla's in labor at that time.
Yeah.
In retrospect, not my best thing.
Yeah, you know.
CZI was truly born because of once you became parents. Did you start looking at the world differently?
Yeah, I think when you're about to have a new child, it's just, you're just so filled with hope about how things can go. And
most
and
parents are trying to assemble the crib.
And you want to.
They're not trying to think, I need to build.
We have that issue too. But you really want to work to remove anything that's going to hurt your child.
Listen, they both think outside the box. They both cheer each other on, and they're always thinking big about how to change the world. And they want to make a difference. And clearly, They both have already done that. She's a very, very smart cookie, a pediatrician by trade,
Yeah, you can
and
see
has
that.
certainly brought out another side of him that a lot of people don't see.
99% of their personal wealth going to that foundation. A lot of
That's a
money.
lot of dollars.
That is a lot of dollars.
There are those that
they
say
wanna
it should
do
go
good.
into taxes, though, on the Democratic side. Did the wealth tax come up at all?
While I was talking to them?
Yes.
No, it didn't come
Did
up.
not come up.
No. No, I didn't bring that up.
All right, just curious. Covered
Yeah.
a lot of ground.
Yeah, we covered.
Yeah.
We can't talk about everything,
No,
Tony,
no,
but next
no.
time if they do it, I will bring it up. I promise.